Rangers have provided a major update on their long-term plans to expand Ibrox Stadium, with discussions over potential redevelopment now gathering momentum under the club's new ownership. The Glasgow Giants are exploring ways to increase capacity and boost matchday revenue as part of a wider vision to modernise the club's infrastructure. Let's break this down in today's video, along with all the other Rangers news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to discuss in today's video, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. But first, Barry Ferguson likes the cut of Danny Roll's jib. The Rangers legend has liked the noises the new manager has been making since walking in the door 2 weeks ago. After walking into a club in crisis, the German talked about creating a synergy between the team and the fans again by having a team prepared to leave it all out there on the pitch. After a chastening 3-0 defeat to Brann just days after starting the job, there have been 2 straight wins in the Premiership over Kilmarnock and Hibs. Ferguson, who took the team on an interim basis last season, has taken to the 36-year-old because his message has struck a chord with both him and the fan base. He said in the Daily Record, "First and foremost, Danny has spoken about reconnecting the fans with the team, and that's music to my ears. It tells me he gets it. He also seems to have realised already how to make that happen by sending out a team which, at the very least, is prepared to battle and scratch for the badge on the shirt." Yes, Rangers fans can be very demanding, but only because they want to see their side winning games of football. On the flip side, they're also not that hard to please. So long as they see a group of players out there who are prepared to run their nuts off, they stick with them even at times when the football isn't always full of pretty passing and patterns of play. Give these guys honesty, grit and sheer determination and they'll have your back all the way. Roll doesn't just talk the talk, however. So far he is walking the walk too. Rangers had only won 1 league game before his arrival, with a last-minute winner over Livingston. They've now trebled that tally after his 2 games in charge. He has already used a back 3 and a back 4 at different times, and Ferguson is impressed by that tactical flexibility. He added, "First of all, the manager deserves praise for quickly figuring out a system and formation which suits the players inside his dressing room. All I hear these days is about philosophies and coaches with very specific signature styles of play, no matter what's actually happening out there on the pitch." I've never bought into that. In my mind, the best managers are the ones who are flexible and able to think on their feet. What's the point in sticking to one way of playing the game when everyone else out there knows exactly what that looks like? To my mind, it's always better to keep the other guys guessing. Danny has already switched from a back 4 to a back 3. Hibs were probably having to plan for them both the other night. And the way Rangers dominated the first half tells me that David Gray and his players were caught by surprise. I enjoyed the intensity and the speed of some of the forward play. There were some really nice bits of football and, best of all, they were going about their business with an unmistakable bit of bite. That's what any proper Rangers side needs as a bare minimum. Now, Rangers' new owners are exploring ways to increase the club's matchday income, with plans under consideration to add more seats to Ibrox as part of a wider effort to modernise the stadium and grow revenue streams. The US-led consortium, headed by Chairman Andrew Kavanagh and supported by 49ers Enterprises, completed its takeover of the club in May, marking a new chapter for the Glasgow Giants both on and off the pitch. At the club's general meeting in June, Vice Chairman Parag Marath confirmed that an expansion of Ibrox was among the board's long-term ambitions. Those plans have since gathered momentum, with Rangers Fan Advisory Board providing fresh insight following a meeting with Kavanagh, Chief Executive Patrick Stewart, Sporting Director Kevin Thelwell, and Chief Communications Director Greg Mailer last week. According to the FAB, the preferred route for expansion involves lowering the pitch and installing approximately 4,000 additional seats, which would raise Ibrox's total capacity to over 55,000. This would bring the ground closer in size to Celtic Park, which currently accommodates just over 60,000 fans. The proposal reflects the owner's intention to enhance matchday revenues and improve the overall supporter experience, while also reinforcing Rangers' status as one of Europe's most passionately supported clubs. The discussions come after a turbulent year for the club's stadium development plans. Delays surrounding the Copeland Stand project last season forced Rangers to temporarily relocate to Hampton Park at the start of the campaign, a move that drew heavy criticism from supporters. Learning from that episode, the new ownership group appears determined to approach any future construction work with greater planning, financial oversight, and communication with fans. The primary motivation behind the expansion is to generate higher matchday income, an area that remains one of the few reliable revenue streams in Scottish football. With broadcasting and commercial revenues comparatively limited north of the border, clubs like Rangers must continue to maximise their home attendances and hospitality offerings to stay competitive. It is understood that the board is also exploring an increase in corporate and hospitality spaces within Ibrox to further strengthen profitability on match days. These premium sections have become vital for clubs seeking to bridge the financial gap between domestic and continental rivals. The approach aligns with a broader commercial strategy under the new regime, which has already overseen record-breaking financial results. In the 2023-24 financial year, Rangers' turnover rose from £83.8 million to £88.3 million, while matchday income increased from £39.9 million to £43.8 million, a reflection of the club's continued pulling power and the loyalty of its fan base. Yet while the off-field progress is encouraging, those in charge are fully aware that improvements on the pitch remain the ultimate priority. The team's poor start to the current campaign led to the sacking of Russell Martin after just 17 games in charge earlier this month. In his place, Rangers appointed German coach Danny Roll on the 20th of October, signalling a shift in direction. His first game ended in a 3-0 defeat to Brann, but a 3-1 victory over Kilmarnock at the weekend and a 1-0 win away to Hibs offered a glimpse of early progress. Roll's immediate task is to stabilise performances ahead of a crucial run of fixtures. Rangers face Celtic on Sunday, where the German coach experiences his first Old Firm derby. While the focus for now remains firmly on results, the ongoing discussions around Ibrox's expansion underline the new owner's ambition to secure long-term growth and re-establish Rangers as a force on both domestic and European stages, not just through success on the pitch, but through sustainable development off it as well. But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. We post all the latest Rangers news every single day, so join our fast growing community so you never miss out. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.